Okay, so we're in Dreamweaver, and the first thing we should always do is define your site. So if your old site pops up and that's worrisome to you, don't worry about it. You can just close out of those things. I still see my old project here. So I'm going to go to Site, New Site, and I'll call this Video Practice. And now I'm going to locate where that folder is. Web art practice, practice 5. I know everything's in there. And I'm going to go ahead and select that folder. Hit save, boop, and everything pops up here. So again, I gave you this practice file if you ever want to look at it. Feel free to use it. Okay, we might reference it in this practice, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the kind of layout we're going for. And are we going to do all the divs and everything? Yeah, we could do. Well, we don't really need to. Okay. So let's go ahead and make a new page. So over here, I'm going to go new file. And I'll just call it practice. And in the body, what we're going to want to do is first off, embed, not embed, but we're going to use the video tag. So let's just go ahead and we'll do like an H2. We'll go video tag. All right. So I kind of find the simplest way to use it in Dreamweaver, which I like a bit, is you can do video. It's real simple. And then the closing tag. And now when I use my properties inspector, okay, I can just click on it and it gives me all of these great options. Okay, I can ID it right here. These are some of the things I really like about Dreamweaver. I can set my source here. I can give it a title. Poster is like giving it like a little image that just displays there when it's not being played. Alternate source 1, 2, and then my controls. Okay, so do I want the video player to show like a play button and pause button? Do I want it to autoplay when the video first appears? Do I want it to loop automatically? Do I want it muted? Okay, so a lot of those things you can think about like in how your site responds. So I'm going to set my source. I'm going to actually just use the browse. And I'm going to go to media. And the Mormon teaser, that's the one. So I hit OK. Now, the video styles that are supported are MP4s. Actually, we can go over this. A quick look at the W3 school. I always forget all the sources that are supported. Learn HTML. It's under media, video. And okay, these are the three: MP4, WebM, and OOG, I think is what it's called. These are the three video formats that are supported by it. Now, why those three? I don't know. That's just how they decide it. But why you would want to have three? So, like in our Dreamweaver, it's talking about an alternate source, okay, 1 and alternate source 2. So if someone's computer couldn't play an MP4 for whatever reason, there would be another option for it to play. Okay, so basically, you're just kind of backing up your own site. So that's kind of the downfall, or not the downfall, but kind of the drag of say doing it this way, other than just letting YouTube do it. So here I want to make some other choices. Do I want to have controls for someone to use? Yeah, of course. All right. Do I want it to autoplay? No. Do I want it to loop? Do I want it to come in, mute it? Okay, that's kind of nice, but not totally necessary because there's going to be controls. And then also we can see here, it's like kind of big. Actually, let me preview this in the web. Take a look. It is kind of big, okay? So one thing to note too, like in terms of controls, like in every browser, the controls will look different. So this is Chrome. If I go back and I say preview, let me see what this looks like in Firefox. It's going to take a second. Now, and that's what the controls look like in Firefox. So a little different, okay? That's the other, again, it's not like a downfall or it's not a drawback, but with using the iframe tag, which is embedding YouTube or Vimeo, it's all kind of decided for you. It's all consistent. It's always going to look the same. So here also, because it comes in kind of big, so one thing you'd want to do in terms of setting your width and height is just set one of them. That way it'll keep it proportional. Okay, you don't want to like set a weird size that then like makes it all squished and weird by setting both. So just set one. So I'm going to say like, oh, let me just make the width 500 pixels. I'm not going to set the height. All right, and I can take a look. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Then I'll give it a title. Mormon teaser. And that's pretty much it. All right, let's take a look. There we go. And it should play. It's a weird little video. Okay, great. We're gonna go over sound next.